Gyamfi Okasa, and he speaks. And he's joining me now in the studios. Hi, Emmanuel.
Hi,
how are you doing?
Good to see you.
It's good to finally meet you.
Wow.
Firstly, what are you doing in Ghana? Because this is not your neck of the woods, usually.
I came for a quick event.
Okay.
It was a trip, just like a 4 days.
Okay.
My friend in the Ashanti region of Boise had an event this weekend.
Okay.
And then I came for that. I was invited for that, so it was just a quick trip.
Okay, in and out. But do you come to Ghana quite often?
This is my third time.
Ever?
My third time. No, my third time this year.
Okay. Because I'm like, what? Okay. So you come in quite regularly.
Yeah, this year, yeah.
Have you hosted your own show in Ghana yet?
I did in 2018, but it was a very
small,
cute one. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm
Very
thinking of doing
one.
something next year.
Okay. Now let's talk about the music. When did you know that you not only could sing, but gospel was your calling?
I think when I was 12 years.
Huh?
12 years, yeah.
Okay. So okay. At 12 you knew you could sing.
Yeah. At 12, Jesus could preach.
Well, true. So how did you transition? Did you start in the church?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did start in the church. And what really helped me was the schools I went to. So when in my primary school, I was actually into music. I was playing the trumpet. I was part of the school band. And secondary school, my secondary school has produced one of the best gospel musicians, like Noble Nketia.
Oh, really? What school is this?
Kumasi Anglican.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys were in the spirit from the get-go.
Yeah, so I was I was into music. And in uni, I went to Central University.
Okay.
And I was a music director, so...
Okay. All right. So you knew it.
Yeah.
So at what point did you know that I'm going to do gospel music full time?
I don't think I've ever thought of doing anything else apart from gospel.
Really?
And I've never thought.
You never plan on being any other kind of person?
No.
Not a lawyer, not a doctor?
Oh, that is the vision of every dad and every mom.
But your vision was...
My vision... I do stuff, but music is also part... I believe that music is actually my calling.
Okay.
So, yeah, even though I do other stuff like work, I'm a consultant, but I still do the music. I'm not taking it as a job.
Full time is still music.
Full time.
Yeah.
Half part time. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm still doing
anytime
it.
It's music.
Anytime.
Amazing. Now, you're not based in Ghana. You're based in the UK.
Yeah.
Why did you relocate?
This question. It wasn't because Ghana. I didn't want to live in Ghana.
Are you sure? Okay.
Okay. Let me be honest.
Okay.
Yeah? So I used to go on holidays when after every vacation. So I went there and I saw the system of life and how things work there. I felt like it really fitted what I wanted to do in life. So that was the other thing my parents also did for me. They just wanted me to have the exposure, try different places, see what works for you, and then make a decision.
I like that.
So I tried it and I felt like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna
relocate.
Yeah. Like UK will be the best place for me. So I relocated, and obviously it was God's direction. Because as I went there, things were falling in place, and I believe I'm who I am because
of that. How many years ago did you relocate?
I'll say 13 years.
Wow.
12 years. Yeah, 12, 13, yeah.
Wow, that's been a long time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, talking about starting off gospel in the UK.
Yeah.
Because you would imagine that after you've seen the basics in Ghana, you've seen how it's done, you've dealt with some of the artists, I'm sure. What made you not want to come back to Ghana to start music and rather start it in the UK?
I would say there were some few factors which was beyond my control. I would have loved to have got brothers here, in the gospel industry, doing great. Yeah, I'd have loved to do that, but there were some few factors. At that time, I've got my family in the UK as well, and at that time I had to also take care of my church, build myself there. So that was one of the main reasons why. Build my church choir, my singers, find a proper job, make sure I am stable over there, taking care of family, and then making sure that things are moving smoothly. So from then, yes, after I was stable, that's when I was like, you know what,
it's time to do the music.
It's time to do this full time. Yeah. And then by God's grace, God gave me this song, and I feel like this
is the time,
would be the best place to come and promote it.
Okay, now speak to me about starting off in the UK. Is it? Can you thrive as a gospel artist in the UK?
This is a very difficult question. You can thrive when God has actually appointed you, when it's your time. Sometimes the waiting period is where a lot of people fail, you know? And then secondly, is also the lack of support they don't get. That's when you see that like people are, drifting. But you can, if God is with you, and if you can wait for the right time, if you do not rush, and if you wait on the Lord and make sure that music is just like being a pastor. If it's a calling, if you haven't been called for that, you get to a point, you give up, and that's what happens most times. And secondly, I would say that you need to also, pray and engage spiritually, so that you can meet people. God can connect you. God can, do other stuff for you. And I feel like that's what has been helping me now. I've released a lot of songs. It wasn't working, but I didn't give up because I knew that the right time was going to come. Do you get my point? So, like, I would have met AJ.
Isn't that the truth? Okay.
So, yeah, and it has opened doors and all that. So people don't have that patience to wait. So that's what's happening.
I like that. All right, but you spoke about building the choir, your church, your ministry. Tell me about that.
My choir. So my church is called Praise Gate Temple. I was appointed in Croydon.
Oh, okay. I'll visit you then. Okay.
You need to come.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to see.
Actually, come over.
Yes, I can't wait to have you. Yeah, so it's in Croydon. One of the good churches. Music, obviously, by God's grace. We've got some amazing ministers there, and most of my friends here, MOG, Joe, I can say they all come there every time. Mayfair Grace, and most of them they come there. So because of that, we are known as like a music church, So God gave me that vision to build it with my pastor, like my Bishop Eduse. So he also agreed, and then we actually built it. Since it was based on music.
Wow.
So from there, I had an event which I did every year called Rain on Us. So that's where most of these songs were birthed from. So every December, I do this event, and because of that, like I needed to, put a lot of time, a lot of investment in that event, and it's paying off. We thank God.
I love that.
And that's why I had to, stay
and build
and
it.
do that.
Yes. Now you talk about callings. Would you mind sharing how your calling? Because I've spoken to quite a number of, and everyone's own is very different. Some have it in the most remarkable ways. Some it's actually very, very simple.
Yeah.
Do you remember your calling?
Mine were more of prophecies. God said it through people, and the Bible says, once has He spoken, twice has He said. All power belongs to God. When God speaks, He like attests it, and He speaks through so many people, and like you need to actually think about. So my calling was based on God's word.
Manifesting in different ways.
From my infant, from my childhood, even in uni, how I was going to be. Like, everything was just prophesied. When I went to the UK, God used a lot of people and spoke to me about it. And even the last one recently was, I don't know if you know Apostle Adade.
I've heard of him,
yes. He passed on last year. And then he came to the church, and he also
prophesied to you.
Gave me that same prophecy.
Wow.
And so I knew
that it was certain,
going, but I didn't know when. You see, the calling, you can know the calling is upon you, but the when, you actually need to pray for God to direct you, as in when you need to take the step. So I didn't know when, but I knew the calling, that like the calling of God was over my life, and then through prophecies and confirmations, I realized that.
Okay, now let's talk about Okasa. How did that song come to you?
I had a dream.
Really?
I had a dream.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm saying. That when the time is up, like everything just falls in place. So I had a dream, and I was ministering this song. I was on stage with one of my friends, and then we're singing it. That like the chorus. New to me. And it was so intense. All right. So when I woke up, I was like, this song, is it an existing song? Is it a hymn? Has it always been there? And then I'm like, no, what's that, a dream? I was like, no, I don't get it. So I just recorded it. So I started going on YouTube to find out if the song was there. There was nothing like that. That is when I realized that God actually gave me that song. So I started working on that. I spoke to my producer. His name is Stephen Appington. He plays for Joe Metal, the keyboardist. And we sat down. We put these things together. And during my event, the event I do every December, I spoke to the guys. They all came together, and then they actually structured the song and did everything on the song.
Amazing.
And this is what you see, or this is what you hear.
Amazing.
You know?
And how's the response been so far?
Oh my God, it's been mind-blowing. Especially where I went to. The thing is, there's something catchy about the song. I don't know.
There is. It's very catchy.
Yes.
You feel like you've heard it so many times.
Exactly.
Like it becomes an earworm that gets stuck in your head.
Yeah. So when I went to Obuasi, the same thing. I mean, a lot of people didn't know me. And one funny thing was that the second church I was going to minister, the choir was actually going to sing the song. And they didn't know I was going to be there.
Stop it.
I'm not joking.
Oh my goodness.
They didn't know I was going to be there. So like, it was time for me to go, and they came, was like, oh, minister, actually, the choir is going to sing your song, so can you go? It's like, oh my God.
That's amazing.
So that's when I realized that God is actually doing something with this song. Yeah. And I give God all the glory. Like,
amazing.
I'm so overwhelmed.
Amazing.
Amazing. Waiting to be on your show.
I mean, it's God is manifesting, honestly.
Yeah. And how... Anyway.
Oh, say it.
It's fine. But I thank God. So much for what He's doing with this song. And another group. I came in March. In May. I've been in March for Emoji's concert.
Yes.
And then in May I came for another event. There's a team called the Black Crew, and they've done a rendition of this song.
Oh wow!
And just one day is hitting the waves on YouTube.
Amazing!
Like it's even better than the original one I did.
We love it. Now let's talk about the crossovers. When there's Ghanaian music crossing over into the UK, how easy is it for Ghanaian artists to get into the gospel space in the UK, or into the churches, and into that space at all?
It's very easy when you have a name.
Okay.
It's very easy when you have a name, especially if Akese, Joe, the Evergreens, Emojis are coming over to the UK.
Everyone is excited.
Yeah, they've heard the song, they know them, so all you need to do is to find the right person. When you find the right person, all the connections will be there for you. And it's really easy. and that's it. Don't worry, we'll come to that. But that's one of the reasons why I decided to, let me come back to my country, and then let me do this song and or let me promote it here. When the people of Ghana accept your song, I tell you,
they love it.
Nobody can stop it.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop it from moving to the next level. So for example, for MOG and then the Joes and all that, they know those songs over there. Be Lifted and all that, they heard it. So when they are crossing over, I guess the prophet is coming.
I want them. I want them in my church. I want them in my church.
So it makes it a bit more flexible. But if you are not really out there, that's when the challenge is you need to meet some few people and
to be able to get access,
get
and
the opportunity.
Yeah, right. Okay. Now, recently, and I've seen quite a few, and I want to ask your opinion about this, where secular music is now being played in churches. Like a bit of a crossover when the song has some inspirational tone, has some exciting way, maybe like a King Paluta's Asada or a Familiar's Praise, and then before you know it, the choir is singing it along, or
really?
or converting it to a Christian type of vibe. What are your thoughts about that, really?
To be honest with you, I'm very traditional. Yeah, I'm very traditional. That type, the blood, Christ-centered, and that kind of person. So for me, just like the Donny McClurkins or maybe what the Marvin Winans would say, if there's no Jesus in the song, then yes.
It doesn't work for you.
You know what? The gospel is to preach the words of Jesus to the people. And to be honest, I believe that all those songs are also like songs to also show gratitude.
Okay.
And I also believe that you shouldn't look at the vessel. Most of the times, you also look at the vessel too much, or the people bringing the song out, but we don't look at, or we don't listen to the information, or we don't listen to what is in the song. But with me, I will just stick with the Jesus type of song.
Would you ever see you doing a collaboration with a secular artist?
Yes, if I'm led. Why not?
Okay, so you're not adverse to it.
No.
Okay.
When the thing is, that's one mistake we do. The thing is, you don't look at people and judge them. You don't judge a book by its cover. Like God can use anyone at any point in time. You understand? So if it's like I have an opportunity to do something with a secular musician, and it is truly from God, and I know that at the end of the day there will be some conviction. I know that at the end of the day people will be transformed and people will be changed. I mean, why not?
Okay, now let's talk about it sort of feels like there's a change in the gospel industry these days, where there's a bit of a switch towards more Gen Z vibes. You get like a bit more Jamai, a bit more funky vibes, quote unquote. We see that with some new age gospel artists, Team Eternity, 1000, a few others who are sort of bringing a different vibe to music. What are your thoughts about it?
Oh, I love it. At every dispensation, God brings different things. What's a dynamic God? You can praise God in so many ways, And I believe that we are in a dispensation. For instance, most of our worship songs now, or most of the songs we sing in churches, are chant music. It's been there, but it's resurfacing. I feel like God is also doing new things in the lives of people. Like when you come to the UK, and even in Ghana, I mean, there is now an AI community.
Sure.
At work, I'll be honest with you, I don't type notes no more. I just say it and ChatGPT will do the job.
Yeah.
You get my point? So the same way in Ghana or in every type or in all these places, I feel like God is doing something new. God is doing something different, and we need to embrace it. We don't have to be used to the things we know or the things we've been doing in the past. Like, we just need to embrace new things. If it glorifies God, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't.
Okay.
And actually, I'm enjoying it. Hey, everyone is enjoying the moonshine. Everyone is enjoying it. They feel the vibe. I mean, of course, it brings a different vibe to Christendom. It brings a different vibe to the church. You're leading praises and all that. It's helping the youth as well. So yeah, why not?
Okay, I like that. Now, what can we be expecting from Emmanuel Gyamfi in the next few weeks, in the next few months? Do we have new music on the way?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot.
Tell us a bit about that.
I wanted to have time. So this Okasa project was actually a project. Like I had recorded like 5 or 6 songs.
Which ones?
Sorry.
Which other songs?
Oh, there's a song called "Release Your Fire."
Okay.
And there's another song on it called it's called "I Love You, Lord." There's another rendition, like is the local Pentecostal type of medley. I've put that together.
Oh,
yeah. It came with the Okasa, but I've just given you one part. Second part will be coming very soon. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, and I've got other songs there as well, which I wanna do some few renditions with some of my friends in Ghana and in the UK as well.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot.
So we can be expecting quite a bit of great music coming from you
very
in the
soon.
next
few weeks.
Okay. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a listen to this one. The Blood Crew and Emmanuel Gyamfi on this one. So yes, this is the Blood Crew and Emmanuel Gyamfi on this one. So coming to the verse, the part that has, and it's been a day on and it's like 4K views already.
Yes,
this is amazing. This is amazing. Well, let's take a listen.
Come on, sing. Come on. you to me. My people break the music. Oh, no, I can't break. Come on. You to me. Let's go. Every say yeah. Oh, we love God. Everybody say, come on.
And yes, this is Blood Crew, or the Blood Crew and Emmanuel Gyamfi at the Blood Effect 2024. What an amazing rendition of your song,
It
man.
was amazing.
And they're based in Ghana.
They're based in Ghana.
Kumasi.
In Kumasi, yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. And the look and feel is absolutely exquisite, man. So we can expect to see Emmanuel Gyamfi live in concert
Very
next
soon.
year.
Yeah.
Like your own concert where you'd have
God
everyone
willing.
else coming in Ghana or in the UK.
In
In Ghana.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ghana,
Okay. So it will be your event in the UK is called the
Rain on Us.
Rain on Us. So
Yeah.
will we have Rain on Us Ghana? Maybe.
God willing.
But is there is there a lot of support in the gospel industry, both in the UK and in Ghana?
I would say when you meet the right people, yeah. but to be honest with you, the Nigerians get a lot of support.
Okay.
Compared to
As us. Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to do better in terms
Yes.
of helping
Yes.
out, supporting, streaming, the whole nine yards.
yes.
Okay.
Because Nigerians, when the song comes out, they jump on it. For instance, for this one, I mean, I believe that everyone who hears it, like, feels it, like they're
Absolutely.
like, oh. And I've had that. Everyone gets that different effect, you know. So, like, just the support to, jump on, share it, support. That's the thing. It's not even about money. Sometimes it's sharing to someone
To
who
also
you
be blessed
feel,
by,
will
yes.
be blessed. You get my point. Getting opportunities to come down and minister to people. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But it's not even about money, but just streaming it on YouTube, streaming it on the digital platforms and all that. I mean, those little supports.
How do you see the industry sort of evolving in the next few years? If you look to the UK system, or maybe even the Ghanaian system of gospel ministry, how do you think it's going to evolve maybe over the next 2, 3, 5 years?
Already, I feel like Ghana is taking over very soon because the kind of stuff you can see the ambience for this one. When you see it, you might not even think it was done in Ghana.
No, I honestly thought it was done in the UK. And I was like, are they Ghanaian or are they based in the UK? But it's amazing, the look and feel.
Yeah, and I've been for some few events here, like the Emojis concert, even the Artiste concert. I watched it. I watched Joe's concert.
Yes, still in a stadium, amazing.
Listen, and I feel like in the next 2-3 years, what Ghana is going to do, I mean, the world is the world should be ready for us. Already, we're on the map. Everybody comes here in December.
Yes.
Everyone comes here. I mean, most of my friends, most of them are not Ghanaians. They know Ghana because of our hospitality. They know Ghana because of what happens here in December.
Yeah.
Right? And then I can see that the music is also taking over, especially the gospel music. Recently, Joe came over and he had an event with Sumisola at Wembley, and the place was packed.
Amazing.
Very soon, October, November, Emoji is going to have a tour here in the UK.
Okay.
And listen, when you see the kind of support and you see the kind of feedbacks coming from people who are not Ghanaians, it's mind blowing. So I know that we are on the right path, and in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, people of Ghana or the musicians in Ghana will take the flag of Ghana really, really far.
I like that.
It's on its way.
Yeah.
No, it's on its way.
Now, before I let you go, for a Ghanaian gospel artist, big or small, that may be considering, they want to now get into the UK market. They want to enter into the UK gospel scene. What would be your biggest advice to them?
If you have not been called, Don't do it.
If the Lord had not showed you,
Yeah.
expand to this territory, don't go.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait for the right time. If you've not been called, don't force yourself to do it because it won't work. It won't
Okay.
work. UK is very difficult to penetrate compared to the United States. of
Really?
America.
It's
Yes.
easier in the US?
US is easier.
Oh, really?
Much
Okay.
easier.
Okay.
To get your songs out there, it's easier. But UK, like everybody's busy. I mean, everyone is doing
He's
something.
facing their
Yes.
front.
So you get my point. So I mean, if you've not been called and you don't have a hit song, a good song, I think you should wait. You should work on yourself. You should pray for the direction of God. And when God gives you the go ahead, just do it. Everything will fall into place.
I like that.
But if it's not, then please
Okay.
don't try it.
That's fun. Now, how can we get interactive with you? And most importantly, our big plans and things you look forward to you from in the next few weeks?
In the next few weeks, I want to bring the second part of Okasa. It's just a reprise.
Alright.
I mean, I believe our aunties and our moms will love it. This is actually the first time I'm doing something like this. Like, in the local,
Yes. Same.
language. I've done a few, but this is for the normal Ghanaian person. So I've done another medley, which will be coming soon. Maybe when I go back to the UK, we'll release that. And then I want to do some few challenges
Okay.
on Okasa as well.
I like
I
that.
want you to jump on.
I'll be happy
then-
to. I'll
yeah.
be happy to.
Yeah, sing it and spread the news a bit more, and then bring some other songs on the Okasa project. So
Amazing.
very soon.
Amazing.
And then maybe on my birthday, I want to have a worship session and thank
When is your
God.
birthday?
In September.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
You're
Okay.
gonna wish me happy birthday.
Happy birthday in advance. And when that day comes, please let us know. We'll do like a whole playlist for you
That would be
right
nice.
here on air.
That would be amazing.
So yeah, who are we looking at collaborating with anytime soon?
Anytime soon. As I'm being led.
Oh, so you wait to be led for
Yes,
collaboration?
of
Oh,
course.
really? So it's not a thing of, okay, I know this person, let's jump on this. Really?
By God's grace, I have almost all the connections in the gospel. Like all the big people you need to meet by God's grace. I give all glory to God. I have it. But
As and when he
Yes.
needs you to say, collaborate with this person, then you
yes,
do it.
we'll do that.
I
Yeah.
like that.
And
Okay.
and most of them, like, they're in the pipeline. We'll do something very soon.
Amazing. Now, finally, before I let you go, how can we get interactive with you? Social media handles, that sort of thing.
So on Instagram, you can type in Emmanuel Gyamfi, but the name you're going to see is Kwabena K. Kwabena K.
Okay.
Well, that's the name you're going to see on Instagram. But on my Facebook, on all the digital platforms everywhere, just type Emmanuel Gyamfi. You can subscribe on my YouTube, yes, and then you can enjoy most of these songs when it comes out. But Emmanuel Gyamfi is the name. TikTok, maybe Kwabena K.
Okay.
Yeah, but apart from that, it's Emmanuel Gyamfi.
Emmanuel Gyamfi everywhere.
Yeah,
Amazing. Emmanuel, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much
We
for
love the
having me.
music. We look forward to even more excitement
I
coming
cannot
from
wait.
you.
Yeah.
And then wish you all continued success.
Thank you so much, AJ.
And final words before I let you go.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone who have been streaming this song. I want to thank my family, my wife, for like sometimes, she's I don't know what to say.
Everything
She's
and
just-
more.
She's a darling, and I want to thank her. Sometimes I just had to, I have to just leave within a short notice, and she'll be taking care of the kids and all that, taking them to school. I really appreciate it. Yeah. And then everyone here, everyone who's been listening, and my friends here, my family, my mom and dad is also here.
Oh, are they? Shout out to mom and dad.
Yeah, shout out to them. But Donna as well.
Shout out to Donna, yes.
Donna actually put some, like, we were just chatting last night. She didn't even know I was in town. And I was like, oh, Donna, she's like, let me just do something.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot about you as well.
Oh, bless.
I can say speaks highly of you.
Oh, thank you.
He's like, oh, AJ, she's gonna vibe. Whenever you come to town, I'm gonna make sure you speak to AJ. And see how God works.
Yeah, God
it
is
just
good.
It just worked perfectly. So like, thanks to everybody. Like, I can't stop thanking my team in the UK, my team in Ghana. Thank you, everybody. Because if I start mentioning names, I'm gonna be in trouble.
You will end. But Emma, thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
through. And of course, it's out on all platforms, Okasa, on all streaming platforms, and on YouTube as well. You can check out the live ministration as well of Okasa on social media. Basically, run up the streams, run up the views, and most importantly, support the music. Thanks so much for coming through, Emma. I'm going to bring this one back. This is Emmanuel Gyamfi with this one titled Okasa.